Hey guys, this is the Diesel, just walking you through my next Pokemon Platinum battle. This one's against Dialg8. He personal messaged me and said we should battle sometime, so here's the battle. He leads up with a Snorlax, I lead off with a Crobat, and I go for Taunt. This is my new Crobat, but you don't really get to see much of him in this battle because he gets body slammed and paralyzed and just destroyed, and it's bad. So I switch out. Oh, I believe I switch out. Yeah, I switch out into Lockjaw, my Arcanine, and he body slams again because he's taunted, and I get parahaxed, and it really sucks. So whatever. He goes to the body slam again, and I figure he's just gonna keep attacking me, so I might as well status him. But I was checking if he had thick fat or not. That's why I went for the toxic, and I just go for the Will-O-Wisp to start softening the blows from body slam. I just didn't want him to pack rest on this Snorlax. So now the body slams aren't really going to be doing much, so I just Morning Sun. And right here I think he knows that his Snorlax may be dead if he doesn't carry rest. So the taunt wears off, and now I get to see if he's a Curse-Lax or anything. But he just goes straight for the Crunch, which leads me to believe that he doesn't have rest or Crunch. I mean rest or Curse, so that's good for me. Because now I can just stall out his Snorlax, knowing that he doesn't have the thick fat, and I can Fire Blast at will. So, I just go for the Morning Sun to get my health back, while his health drains from my burn. But yeah. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Went out to a party last night, and didn't get back till early in the morning. So, yeah. Yeah. So, Snorlax goes down. And my Arcanine's basically at full health, so he switches into Slowbro. I know he's gonna go for a water attack, so I switch out, and I go back in the Crobat just to fodder him out because I need to get a safe switch in. So I go into Denzel, my sweet Dunsparce, and I go for the agility. And I figured I'd be faster than him, but I just wanted to go and be faster than whatever else he sends in, unless it's like Scarfed or something. So he goes to the Surf, and I figure I'm gonna go for the Bite, just to get a little damage on him, and I get the flinch because freaking Dunsparce is awesome. And I go for the Endure, figuring he's just gonna go for the Surf again, which he does, and he brings me all the way down to 1 health, and I get my Lychee Berry. And right here I decided to play really, really ballsy, and I went for another Bite, just hoping for that flinch because I need all the damage on it, because I didn't think one Flail would take it down, and I do get the flinch. So now I Flail. And my Dunsparce is awesome. So I take out the Slowbro, and then he switches into his Crobat, thinking he could outspeed me, but he can't. And I Flail again, and that is a 1-hit KO from a Dunsparce, which is awesome. I'm very happy with my Dunsparce this round. He goes into Arcanine. I know I'm basically dead because he does carry the extreme speed. So yeah. Now I switch to my own Arcanine, and I get the Intimidate off on him. And I figure he really doesn't have anything to damage me, so I'm just going to go for Toxic. Well, I mean, he could damage me, but it's not going to do a lot of damage. So, he's Toxic while I'm gaining health from leftovers, and his Iron Tail isn't really going to do much. Crunch, if he carries it, doesn't really do that much. Extreme Speed doesn't do that much, and the only other attack he has is Flamethrower, and I'm Fire, so it's not really going to damage me. So basically it just turns to a Stall War. Or not really a Stall War, just me stalling him out and regaining health. But yeah, so yeah, that's basically how this is going. So he Flamethrowers me, and I get Parahaxed, but it's no real, like, not a big deal. So the Toxic is draining his health while I'm regaining mine, and he goes to the Extreme Speed, and I figure, like, I think he's just leaving his Arcanine in here to like get a safe switch in. I don't know, but he really isn't doing anything that I can just recover at will, basically. And Parahax is basically the best status I can hope for on my Arcanine, because he's already pretty slow, and he can't get burned, which would be the better status, but he can't get burned. And Toxic is really terrible for this Arcanine because he's meant to stall, But whatever. So I think he's gonna leave his Arcanine in to die, but he switches out and goes into Dragonite. And I didn't really see this Dragonite coming in. Like now, I figured that he was just gonna let his Arcanine die, but he goes for the Earthquake. And I'm pretty sure I could take that because I'm bulky. So I go for the Will-O-Wisp and miss, of course. So I have to switch out because next Earthquake will kill me. And I go into Vincent, my Regigigas. And he goes for the Earthquake. And Regigigas is diesel as hell. And takes that, like, very well. So he just goes for the Outrage. And that does a little bit more damage. Still not too much, though. And I go for Confused Ray. I'm guessing this Dragonite might be defensive because an offensive Dragonite probably would have done more. But now I just go for Knock Off and knock off his leftovers so he can't keep regaining health. And switch back out and go into Lockjaw just to get the Intimidate off on him because I'm pretty sure he's a physical attacker because he carries Outrage and Earthquake. And I can take the Outrage after the Intimidate, I think. Nope, because he gets a crit. So I go into Buggy Bug, my new Armaldo, and he goes to the Outrage, and I figured I was going to do about half, maybe a little less, which it does, and I go for the Rock Polish, because that's what this Armaldo does, and he's confused, and I go for the Stone Edge, woohoo, sweet, and it actually hits, sweet, and it doesn't kill the Dragonite, which I was like, wow, and he goes for Earthquake, and I was like, crap, and I actually take that reasonably well and miss, of course, at Stone Edge again, but he kills himself, which was very, very lucky. So he goes into Ampharos, and I go for Earthquake. You know, I figure this is an Adamant Armaldo with max attack. I figure the Earthquake could probably kill it, and it doesn't. I'm guessing that's a very, very defensively bulky, because he still had enough health to do a sub. And then he goes for the Focus Punch, and I figure I'm dead right now, so I'm just gonna Earthquake to take out the sub, so that way Faster Sweeper can bring it. I can bring in a Faster Sweeper against the Ampharos. So he goes for the Focus Punch and takes out my Buggy Bug, which sucks. I love that Buggy Bug. And he's regaining his health, and I go into my Entei, and I just go for the Flamethrower. And basically this is game over because all he has left is his Arcanine, and it's basically dead. And right now, I don't know why. I should have just used Flamethrower. I was just stupid here, and I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna make the battle a lot longer than it needs to be. So I go for the sub, and it's stupid, but whatever. He gets leftovers recovery, and then poison doesn't kill him, and then he just goes to the extreme speed again, breaks my sub, and I was like, what the hell, I guess I'll go for another substitute. So I go for the second substitute, and yeah, and he gets hurt by the poison, and that's game. So good game, Dialg8. Go check him out, and rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Thanks.